Energy sources. Energy sources are classified into conventional energy source and non-conventional energy source. First we will see conventional energy sources. In that, thermal power. Thermal power is generated using fossil fuels like coal, diesel, petroleum and natural gas. National Thermal Power Corporation was established in 1975. At present, NTPC has 13 coal-based super thermal power projects and 7 gas fuel-based combined cycle projects in the states of Assam, Bihar, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Mizoram and West Bengal. Neyveli, Mettur, Thoothukudi and Ennur are the important thermal power stations in Tamil Nadu. Nuclear power. The energy released during nuclear fission or fusion is used to generate electricity. Nuclear energy is generated mainly from the minerals of uranium and thorium. The first nuclear power stations was set up at Tarapur near Mumbai in 1969. Later, in Tamil Nadu, Kalpakkam and Kudangulam were established. Hydropower. Power generated from water is termed as hydroelectricity. Hydropower is the energy harnessed from running water. Hydropower is considered as one of the most economic and non-polluting sources of energy. It contributes nearly 7% of global electricity production. The cost of production of hydroelectricity is relatively low, making it a competitive source of renewable energy. Solar power is the conversion of sunlight into electricity, either directly using photovoltaic or indirectly using concentrated solar power. Concentrated solar power systems use lenses or mirrors and tracking system to focus a large area of sunlight into a small beam. Photovoltaics convert light into electric current using photovoltaic effect. Wind energy. Wind energy is extracted from airflow using wind turbines. It is a cheap and pollution-free source of energy. Power from windmills are used for pumping water and to sail propel ships. Wind power is plentiful, renewable, widely distributed, clean and produces no greenhouse gas emissions during operation. These plants occupy only a less space. Biomass energy. Bioenergy may be obtained through biodegradable materials like animal dung, kitchen waste, water hyacinth, agricultural residues and city waste, etc. It is clean and cheap source of energy. Energy derived from biomass is mostly used for domestic purpose. And wave energy. There are two main sources of ocean energy, ocean tides and ocean waves. The Gulf of Cambay is the heat-suited area for tidal energy. This is followed by Gulf of Kutch and Sundarbans. And wave energy power plant of 150 kilowatt has been installed at Vizhinjam near Thiruvananthapuram. And another plant of this kind has been set up near Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Next topic, industries. Industries refers to the activities which converts the raw materials into finished products. This sector is called as the value addition sector. On the basis of the source of raw materials, industries are classified into agro-based industries, forest-based industries, and mineral-based industries. First, we will see agro-based industries. Cotton textile industry. Textile is a broad term which includes cotton, jute, wool, silk, and synthetic fiber textiles. This sector in India is the second largest in the world. Traditional sectors like handloom, handicrafts, and the small powerloom units are the biggest source of employment for millions of people in rural and semi-urban areas. The major cotton textiles are concentrated in the states of Maharashtra, Gujarat, West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu. Coimbatore is the most important center in Tamil Nadu with 200 mills. Out of its 435 are called as Manchester of South India. Erode, Tirupur, Karur, Chennai, Tirunelveli, Madurai, Thoothukudi, Salem, and Virudhunagar are the other major cotton textile centers in the state. Jute textiles. Jute is a low priced fiber used mainly for making package materials like gunny bags. Today, jute is blended with cotton and wool to produce textiles. This is the second important textile industry in India after cotton textiles. Jute is the golden fiber which meets all the standards of goods packing with its natural, renewable, biodegradable, and eco-friendly products. The first jute mill in India was established at Rishara near Kolkata in 1854 by Englishman George Auckland. India tops in the production of raw jute and jute goods and second in the export of jute goods next to Bangladesh. Silk industry. India has been well known for production of silk since the ancient times. India is the second largest producer of raw silk next only to China. Karnataka is the largest producer of silk. Other major producers of silk are West Bengal, Jammu, Kashmir, Bihar, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Assam, and Tamil Nadu states. Sugar industry. Sugar can be produced from sugarcane. Sugar beets or any other crop which have sugar content. In India, sugarcane is the main source of sugar. At present, this is the second largest agro-based industry of India after cotton textiles. India is the world's second largest producer of sugarcane after Brazil. Sugar industry is decentralized and located near sugarcane growing areas as they are weight losing and bulky to transport. Uttar Pradesh is the largest producer, producing about 50% of country's total. Other major producers of Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Bihar, Punjab, Gujarat, Haryana, and Madhya Pradesh states. These states account for more than 90% of sugar mills and sugar production. Next, we will move on to forest-based industries. Forests provide us with the different types of materials which are used as raw materials for certain industries like paper, lac, sports goods, plywood, etc. First, we will go to paper industry. Paper industry produces numerous types of papers that comes in various use such as sheet paper, paper boxes, tissues, paper bags, stationery, envelopes, paper products such as books, periodicals, and newspapers. Paper is the prerequisite for education and literacy, and its use in an index of advancement in these two fields as well as the overall well-being of the society. Iron and steel industries. Iron and steel industry is called basic metallurgical industry as its finished product is used as a raw material by a host of other industries. Several industries like engineering, heavy machines and machine tools, automobile, locomotives and railway equipment industries use iron and steel as their primary raw material. Due to this, the steel producing capacity of country is generally taken as an indicator of its level of industrial development. The first attempt to produce iron and steel unit was set up at Porto Novo in Tamil Nadu in 1830. Automobile industry. India is set to emerge not only as a large domestic market for automobile manufacturers, but also as a crucial link in the global automotive chain. It is one of the most dynamic industrial groups in India. The first automobile industry of India was started in 1947. The industry is the Premier Automobiles Limited, located at Kurla, Mumbai. It was followed by the Hindustan Motors Limited at Uttarpara, Kolkata in 1948. At present, India is the seventh largest producer of automobile manufacturers, which include two-wheelers, commercial vehicles, passengers car, jeep, scooters, motorcycles, mopeds, and three-wheelers. The major centers are at Mumbai, Chennai, Jamshedpur, Jabalpur, Kolkata, Pune, New Delhi, Kanpur, Bengaluru, Sadara, Lucknow, and Mysuru. Chennai is nicknamed as the Detroit of Asia due to the presence of major automobile manufacturing units and allied industries around the city. Electrical and electronic industries. Heavy electrical industries manufacture equipments used for power generation, transmission and utilization. Turbines for steam and hydropower plants, boilers for thermal power plants, generators, transformers, switchgears, etc. The most important company in the field of heavy electrical is Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited, BHEL. Bengaluru is the largest producer of electronic goods in India, hence it is called as Electronic Capital of India. Software industry. India is home to some of the finest software companies in the world. The software companies in India are reputed across the globe for their efficient IT and business related solutions. The Indian software industry has brought about a tremendous success for the emerging economy.